Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Ratnika and you have reached Natural Vibration. So today we are going to do what's happening in this connection. We've got two piles, the amethyst, which is pile 1, and the black tourmaline, which is pile 2. Um, this is basically somebody that you're thinking of, guy, girl, same sex, doesn't really matter, in gender neutral, whatever you want to go. I might use the term he because it's easier for me, but it could apply to any gender. And it's basically to explore what's going on in this connection, what they're feeling. I just thought it'd be kind of fun to do something different. I've got a couple of cards that I've shuffled and kept here. I haven't seen them, and then some I will pick when we are into them. So take a moment, pile 1, pile 2, see which one will, resonates. I'll also see which one resonates for me. Can't tell. Anyway, I'm going to start with pile 1. Which is the amethyst. I'm gonna keep that here, maybe. That better? Sort of. All right. So, what's happening in this connection? All right, so we've got clouds. We're gonna just put all the cards out there and then we'll see what's what. Metamorphosis, fall, healing, the fates, regeneration, which is what metamorphosis mean. Look how crazy. Time to go. Again, I'm not seeing these cards, guys. Peace. I just kind of shuffle them and put them in piles. Restriction. Focus. The Lady of the Lake. Absolute truth, courage, self-respect, and responsibility. Accepting help from others. The bard, poetry, history, myth, storytelling. Interesting. Luck is on your side. Wow. See, lots of different oracle cards, right? Conclusions are within, reach. All right, so I'm going to first start with, actually, let's go through all of them, right? Ooh, engagement. That's a lot of cards. Reconciliations. I feel like you guys might obviously not, maybe are not together or in a distance. Angel of strength. Oops. Envy. Wow. It's a lot of cards. See, I am back in Delhi, so I have all my card decks. Yeah, so let me see if I can just kind of move this more this side. Yeah, my OCD is kicking in. Sorry guys, I have major OCD, and people don't believe this, but OCD is a sign of mental problem. Like, I have severe OCD, and you can, especially when anxiety and all kicks in. All right. Whew, lots of stuff. So let's start one by one. We have got the cloud. Now, for me, what this and please note that I kind of read all of these decks from the energies I get. These are general, so take what resonates, because I'm reading for a lot of you. There may be some aspects which make sense and some don't. So just take what resonates. Also, if you wish to book a private reading, just log on to my website or email me and I'll send you all the details. Everything's in the description box below. And if you like what you see, please do subscribe to my channel. All right. Clouds. This person's very confused right now. Okay, when you think of cloudy day, you think the sun can't shine through, right? The sun, you can't see the sunshine clearly. And I feel like this person, they're very confused right now. They've got a lot of stuff going on. Okay, this person, and this could be you as well. It can be vice versa. I'm reading for them, but it could even apply to you. So take how it resonates. There is confusion here. There is lack of clarity. All right, and I feel like because of that, there is some kind of blockage, some kind of restriction. I feel like with the reconciliation card and things like that, you guys might not be together right now. You guys might be on a break. Guys might be fighting. There is some kind of restriction, a blockage here, and that's because they're confused. All right. What I'm getting is that this confusion, this blockage is happening for a reason. All right. This blockage is happening because it's divinely guided. So first off, you need to know that this relationship could be like a soulmate, twin flame, whatever title you want to use, it doesn't really matter, but it is divinely guided. It is, you met each other for a greater purpose. It wasn't a fling, it wasn't just, hey, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Like it wasn't any of that. If you guys haven't been together, it's not like a passing, fleeting connection. There is a bigger purpose here. You guys met because the universe wanted you guys to meet. Stars have to be aligned for you guys to meet. And so this restriction that's happened is happening because it's divinely guided. There is a purpose to it. And I feel the purpose is, we've got two cards of this, is change, metamorphosis, is regeneration. So this person is going through a change. This person is going through a massive change. Some call it dark night of the soul. It's where you go through and try to understand what the issues in your life are. What are things that are sort of making you feel certain way. It could be lack of self-worth. Basically, they're getting triggered. And the reason this is happening is because they've got a lot of these emotions coming out. With the envy card, I feel like maybe this person is envious of you, in not in an evil way, like, oh, I'm so jealous. It's more like they feel like you are this amazingly strong, independent, uh, successful individual, and they don't kind of feel like they measure up to that. And that kind of goes back to self-love issues, like lack of self-love, lack of self-worth. With the bard is all about the stories we tell ourselves, right? This is stuff that we keep reminding ourselves, like stories from childhood. Oh, you'll never be good enough. Oh, you need to do this way, otherwise you're not a good person. Whatever crap. This is all about the stories we tell ourselves, all right? And these stories need to be changed because this is what's been ingrained with us since childhood. This is how you're supposed to do things. This is how you're meant to be. This is how, if you don't do this, that means you're a bad person. And that shapes who we are. That shapes who we become, right? Because, for example, a very random ass example, but if you grow up hating a particular kind of situation, or you grow up being told that if somebody it's such a random example that's coming in my head, so I apologize if I'm upsetting anybody, but like if growing up you were told that if you marry outside your caste or your religion, it's a bad thing. I don't know why I thought of that, but that's what came up. And that is what it's been ingrained in your head. So growing up, that is the story you'll tell yourself. So when you meet somebody outside your caste or outside your religion, for example, again, random ass example, nothing to do with this, could be this, but I'm just giving an example. That's what you have in your head, right? Or you growing up, you've been told that you're not good enough, you're not measuring up to our expectations, and that stays with you, that I am not good enough. And I feel like that could be a big reason because they don't feel like they can measure up to what you have. And you could be sitting there going, hey, but I am the same as you, and we have the same, and I'm not even doing that well. Whatever the case may be, this is their opinion of the situation. And it could be vice versa, right? Like I said, take how it resonates. Because of these issues, there's been this restriction, this delay, this blockage. And this is happening so they can kind of heal. The universe is doing this so they can heal. They need healing. They need to find that peace of mind, and they need to walk away from all that doesn't serve them. So there are situations in their life, people, circumstances, karmic patterns that have made them feel a certain way, and they need to kind of get out of that. They need to walk away from that to find that inner peace, to find healing. So this break is happening so that they can heal. How do you heal? By understanding the truth, by having self-respect, for having that love for yourself. They need to get to the truth of the situation. And what is the truth of the situation? That they are capable, that they are wonderful, that they're amazing, that they are worthy, right? But that is what they're dealing with. They need to start accepting help from others. And this could be help from friends, family, but also at the same time asking the universe, God, Yoda, whatever they believe in, to help them, to support them. And that's where they're at right now. They're maybe opening up, maybe they're talking to people, they could be doing therapy, they could be just praying, they could be just talking to the universe. But the reason this is happening is because they have to deal with these issues. All right. And that when they're dealing with, and there's something to do with fall. Now fall is basically autumn. This could be maybe when you guys will reconnect, could be a reconciliation here. This could be when something happened in their life that is playing a role. It could be anything. Time is fluid. I do believe that they are trying to work on themselves, and when they shift their focus onto what they truly want, there's going to be a regeneration in this connection. And that is reiterated, as they say, by all of these cards. Regeneration is all about when something was dead and you thought something was dead and new life comes into it. Then there's reconciliation, and then there's engagement. Now, engagement could mean an actual engagement or a commitment. It could mean like things are moving to the next level. Maybe you guys were not together, or you are together and you'll move in together, something like that, right? But right now they're going through this, all right? Luck is on your side and conclusions are within reach, as basically telling me that you don't have anything to worry about. You need to stay strong, and they're also trying to stay strong at this time, all right? You have to believe that everything is happening according to the fates, according to divine plan. All right, there is our plan, and then there's the divine's plan. And even though we may try to control certain things, we cannot because it's not in our hands. But the universe is saying that they're trying to be strong, and you need to be strong, and you need to know that luck is on your side, and that there will be some conclusion, some movement to the situation. Conclusions does not mean ending, because we have reconciliation here and regeneration here. What I'm getting is conclusions to this situation. So let's get some more cards. Universe, what's in store? What is going to happen in this connection in the near future, maybe? Or what's going on in this connection? Did something turn? Nothing turned. You're ready? Ask your angels. So the universe is saying, it's going back to the asking help cards. I feel like maybe one of you feels like you're ready for this connection, but the other is like, I need help, I'm not really there. Or maybe while both of you are kind of going through this change, because this affects you as well, right? This could be you also having to deal with certain issues of being strong, for knowing that you deserve love, to know that you deserve that happily ever after, to know that you're worthy of love, to not be jealous of other people's happy relationships, because that comes from a place of lack. Even you as a person watching this could be going through this. And they're saying that you got to ask your angels, are you truly ready? Are you truly ready to be with this person? Or do you feel that there's some stuff that you need to heal as well? And they're doing the same thing. They're asking the angels for help. They're trying to figure out, are they really ready to make a commitment, or do they need to deal with all of this? Because right now they're foggy, right? And this fog could also be you. There is they're not 100% clear yet. And I feel I'm also getting that you guys need to truly ask yourself, am I telling myself that old story of, I'm not good enough, I'll never get love, this will never work out? Am I in my head? So let's see what else is going on in this connection, universe. Recognition and reward. Oops. Heartache and loss. Yeah, so somebody is definitely feeling a loss. It could be you, it could be them, it could be both. There are some financial, so I feel there's some money issues here. And with the envy card, maybe one of you is doing better. One of you is in the spotlight. One of you does really well. One of you has got a job right now in COVID and the other doesn't. Or one of you is making more money, or there's some house issues, or, basically there's some financial issues. And that is playing a role into this blockage. And don't forget, it's all related. How well we do in life, how well we do in love, how well we, the kind of job we get, everything. It's all connected to our self-worth, our self-love. And I feel like that is a lesson I feel both of you need to learn. All right, take how it resonates. But there could be some of that. There could be some fear in the physical about money, finance, housing, where they're going to stay, where they're going to live, how, is one person doing better? And but there is lack, heartache, and loss. So it's not like they're not feeling the loss. They're feeling the loss of this connection. So even if you guys are not completely broken up, even if you guys are like just on separation, maybe you guys are just fighting, maybe there's this small distance, there will be reconciliation coming. All right, once they can sort out this cloudiness and figure out that they are worthy, they will start seeing the truth of the situation, which is that there is something here. So I'm going to get some channel messages from your person. What do you want to? Okay, there you go. What do you want to tell number one who's watching? What would you want to tell them right now? Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, that's a lot, but I'll take all of them. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. So maybe this person pulled back from you or broke up with you because they got afraid, they got triggered. They thought maybe this was moving too fast. Maybe they got worried about how this is going to work in the physical, in the actual, in the long run. Maybe they don't have a job. Maybe they just don't feel like your families match, or whatever the case may be. We will be together again. So going back to the reconciliation and the regeneration card, that yes, they do believe that there is this strong connection. I feel badly for the way I treated you. You didn't deserve that. So maybe there was an argument, a fight. Maybe they behaved in a way that made you really upset, and and they do feel bad about it. They feel sorry. Being apart has been life changing for me. So yeah, they're definitely going through this metamorphosis. They're going through this change. They're going through this shift, and it's all divinely guided, guys. You feel like home to me. So, coming to you is like feeling home, and maybe we're just too different. There you go. This is, it's going back to this where they feel like there's something between the two of you that just does not match, and it may not actually be the case. That's the thing. It's probably not true at all. It's just that they feel that in their head, and which is, it's our fears, it's our past fears, the story we tell ourselves that, we repeat over and over again. So I wanted to get one Dear You card from the universe for you, and then I'm going to pick an advice card for our viewer at this time regarding this connection. Pull that as well. And do let me know if you like this kind of reading. I'll do more of these. I mean, I know there are a lot of cards, but it's kind of be fun. I think it's fun. All right. So your advice, intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and our divine spirit. So the universe is telling you deep down, this connection is meant to be. Deep down, all of this. All of this. We're all connected. We are all gifted. We are all able to see the truth of a situation. And the universe is saying, you already know all of this. You know this. Trust your gut. If your gut is telling you, trust it. That's your intuition. But don't go with your ego mind. The ego mind is fear, is doubt. It traps us into that ever looping cycle. But trust your intuition. Trust your gut. Now, message from Spirit for you. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence. And even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pays off. Wow, look at that. Come on, guys. You saw intuition. Look, I love it when the universe does that. For those of you that don't believe in Oracle, right? You're like, hey, how did that happen? All right. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is presented. Going back to law of attraction. Everything you think and do has far reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to the higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. So it's telling you that if this person has wronged you, trust me, they are definitely feeling the consequences of it. And that you can create, trust your intuition, and then know that the 3D reality that you face every day is not the real truth. You can create the world you want. Just don't focus on this, focus on where you want to go. Live in the state of as if your wish has been fulfilled, and that is what will happen. All right, guys, I wish you all the best. I hope this was helpful. Like I said, if you like my readings, it would be great if you could please subscribe to my channel. Or if you want to book a private reading, that is also possible. Just head on to my website or go into the details below. All right, guys, take care. Bye. All right, pile 2, give me a second. I'm just getting shit ready for you. I know I should probably cut it in the middle, but I'm too lazy to do that. I'm sorry. All right. All right, pile number 2. Let's see. For those of you that chose black tourmaline, thank you so much for being here. Once again, these are general readings. Just take what resonates, and leave the rest behind. If you like my readings, do subscribe to my channel. And since these are general, if you wish to book a private reading, you can just head on to my website, naturalvibrations.in, and or go to the description box below. All right, so we've got the snake. Interesting. Now, I know Lenormand has a different meaning for snake, but I'm just going to go with what's coming in my gut. Let's see. Signs. Settling. Awakening. Interesting. True love. Passion. The temple path. Journey. Okay, just want to say this is about, now this could be for somebody that you are in connection with, somebody you're thinking about, and the roles could be reversed. This could be about you as well. It's just some situationship, some love, romantic situationship that you have, that you're in. The wounded ego. The bee. Interesting. Trust. Cow, abundance, nourishment, giving and receiving. Prosperity lies ahead. Beautiful. Adjustments are required. Don't let pride get in the way, which I'm going to put it right under the ego card because that is what pride is, right? Bring love into the situation. Building blocks reversed. Mending. Exchanging gifts. Clean it up. And to the sea. All right. Wow, that's a lot of cards. Let me know if you like this kind of readings. I'll do more of them if they resonate. All right, I haven't seen these cards before. Like, I haven't seen the deck. I just shuffled them. So just give me a second to see if I can tune in to what is going on. There is something that has happened in this connection. Something that has made you doubt this connection. Now, this could be something you have done or something the other person has done. Male, female, gender neutral, fluid, whatever. The snake in Lenormand means something, but for me, the snake is somebody has done something shady, right? Now, there are different levels of shadiness, so take how it resonates with you. But somebody has not been completely honest, right? They're like, hey, eat the apple. It'll be good for you. And then, bam, right? So, someone's not been just. Someone has done something shady, and that has affected this relationship. Now, you guys could still be together, you guys could be not talking, could be broken up, could be anything, right? It's not being very clear here, but I feel like there has been some kind of argument. Now, if this does not relate to you, you can, choose the other piles, or maybe this, it's not for you. Take what resonates. Okay, first and foremost, this is there are true feelings here. And now this could be from your side or for their side, but there are true feelings here. And there's definitely a lot of passion here. So maybe you guys have been intimate, but there's a lot of passion here as well. And this person definitely feels that connection to you. There is whatever's happened has happened because somebody is not fully awake yet. Now, there was some issues. Somebody has not been completely on the up and up, and I don't believe that they were doing it out of maliciousness. It's more because they were operating from their ego mind, and because we've got the wounded ego and pride. Now this could be you also holding on to past hurts because you've been upset and you're like, like, I don't want to forgive them and screw them, and you know they're not nice people, yada yada yada. It could be that, or it could also be them operating from their ego mind, which is coming out of fear and putting on this false pride bravado. But the truth is that awakening needs to happen, maybe on both sides. All right, there were certain signs in this connection that were telling you that there was healing needed, that maybe there were signs that were coming towards you saying maybe there's something shady going on. Maybe there were signs from them saying, hey, maybe this is not it. But somebody might have felt like they were settling for a situation that wasn't serving them. Okay, and that doesn't mean this person is settling for you or whatever. It could just mean the situation, the way it was presented, was not right. The temple part is all about healing. So this, whatever's happening, I just want you to know this, that whatever's happening is happening because this is a journey that you both need to take. There is healing involved in this journey, and these situations are coming because you need to heal. There are some stuff that needs to be healed, which will help both of you awaken to your true potential. All right, that is very important. The universe is saying that the foundations of this connection were a bit shaky, right? Because it wasn't based on there was some issues coming up, and we'll try to get some clarity on what those issues are. But the foundation was shaky. Maybe they, because it was exchanging gifts, maybe the things were not, it was like more one-sided, because the exchanging gifts is all about give and receive, and this is also about give and receive. So maybe up till now the connection was a bit more one-sided, right? But the universe is saying that there is adjustment required. The reason this issue happened is because the way things were going was not conducive to both your highest good. So hence this argument, break, whatever happened so that it could be adjusted, so that both of you didn't have to settle for second best, so that things can come back in a better way, right? So maybe the way the things were coming right now was not for both of your highest good. But there is love here, there is passion here. The good news is we have got trust, we have got luck, we have got abundance, we have got prosperity lies ahead, we've got bring love into the situation, we've got mending. So the good news is this is going to get better. This situation is going to mend. This situation is going to come back in a better format, better way, stronger. But in order for that to happen, first and foremost, you need to bring love into the situation. And so do they. But since you are watching this, I can only tell you what to do. You cannot let your ego mind come into play. Maybe they're doing that. Maybe you're doing that. Maybe both of you are doing that. But you cannot you have to forgive. And I'm not saying forget, all right? Forgiveness does not mean that you tell that person what they did was all right. Forgiveness is you not holding on to that pain and anger and resentment anymore, right? It's about operating from your heart space and be like, okay, what they did was horrible, but that doesn't make them a horrible person. Or vice versa. If you have done something, it could also be forgive yourself, you know, and because because otherwise you're operating from your ego, and if you're gonna be like this goblin, like, ooh, they're too mean, fuck them, screw them, yeah, 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 then what's the point, right? Why are you watching this video? You have to know that this is a journey. This is happening for healing, and there will be healing between the two of you. You have to know that things are going to get better, the luck, but you have got to trust. You have to trust in this situation. You have to trust how this path is unfolding. You have to trust that this is happening for your highest good. Now, here, I feel what's going to happen is, first of all, is telling you you need to clean your energy, and that could apply to your partner as well. Clean it up means right now you're too much in your negative head. Again, going back to the ego. The ego mind tries to protect us. The ego does not want to get hurt. So to avoid getting hurt, what do? They make a barrier. They help protect you. And to protect you, they'll tell you, screw them. They will hurt you. This is not good for you. They'll keep doing this. You don't deserve this. Tell them to mess it up. Things will never work out. All your fears, all your doubts, all in the head. You need to clean up this energy. You need to you need to feel your emotions. You need to let it out, and then you don't have to build up walls around it. You gotta let the ego go and come up with allow clean energy into you, in the sense of what is it. Focus on what it is that you want, not what has gone wrong. I feel like you might be in your head a lot about what has happened, what they've done, maybe rethinking it, or what you have done and rethinking it. Whoever's done what wrong, take it how it resonates. And you got to get out of that. You have to heal the situation, and that can happen by focusing on what it is that you want, rather than as if it's happened versus what has gone wrong. And you have also got to learn to go with the flow. Every time I see this card, I think of that song, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream, right? Life is but a dream. You can manifest the life that you want as long as your thoughts are focused on what it is that you want to create more than what it is that you don't want, right? The more you think about things you don't want, the more you're putting that out there. I'm not saying hide those emotions. Deal with those emotions. Let them out and then move forward. Don't overthink. Don't overstress. Don't keep replaying the thing over and over in your head. Focus on what it is. Go into a state of everything is worked out. It's not just thinking. It's all your energy state. Everything is worked out. I am love. I have love. Be in the state of a loving partner. Be in the state of living as if you already have the perfect partner, your best friend, your perfect partner in your life, and everything is magical. And I know it's easier said than done. Trust me. And then you got to go with the flow. Don't force the situation to happen how and when you want it to happen. Things are going to unfold the way they're meant to. Okay? I do believe there will be a reconnection. There is mending here. And you have got two cards of giving and receiving. Two of them saying the same thing. What this is telling me, that if this was a one-sided relationship, that is going to change and it will be a more balanced situation. The foundations will be set on a more balanced connection, rather than a connection where one is doing and giving and doing and the other one is pulling back and just taking, right? Because you don't want to settle for somebody who doesn't give you everything that you deserve, right? So let's see what else the universe wants to tell us about this connection. Prosperity lies ahead. So there will be good news. However it works out, things are going to work itself out. Trust. You got to trust that things are happening for your highest good. It's up to you. So this up to you card is going back to clean it up. If you keep thinking this relationship is shit and this person is this snake and it'll never work out, and you're going to stay in your ego mind and you're going to keep going into that negative point of view, then this will never work out. All right? But if you can visualize that there is a better situation here, Maybe with this person, maybe without, depending on where you want to go. Again, free will, right? There's always free will. You can decide. Both, if you decide this is not the situation, maybe you guys are not even broken up, but you're just like in this weird energy, and you continue to stay in that weird energy, and you're just replaying it, and you're both in your ego mind, and the universe is saying you can mend this connection because there is love here, there is passion here. But do you want to fix it, or do you want to go somewhere else, or do you want to fix and make this a better relationship? Whatever it is that you want, you have to focus on that. You have to project that, and that can start by letting go of the ego, letting go of the pain, letting go of the how dare you, how could you do this to me, screw you, all of that crap. I'm not going to be the first one to reach out because my ego is bigger than yours. You did this to me. You blah, blah, blah. Whatever the case may be. General reading, right? Up to you. What it is that you want. So let's see. Universe. What else is going on in this connection? Number 2. Somebody is so scared. And look at this. Trapped in fear comes from where? Ego. So, random scenario popping up in my head. You guys have had an argument. Someone's done something. One person's too scared to reach out to the other person. The other person's like, hey, they did something wrong. They were the snake. If they don't reach out to me, screw them. And this love that is there is gonna go what? Gonna go away? Like, I never understand that. I feel like, and I don't believe we should just keep giving either. It has to be balanced for sure. I completely believe that. But I also don't think that, this is my own personal view, so take how it resonates, depending on what the person's obviously done. You know best. But I don't think love just disappears because you had one argument or one horrible situation. And I always wonder, like, what happens to the love? Like, I talk to all my exes. Well, the ones who want to talk to me at least. There's only one ex actually who doesn't talk to me. But, and I'm open. I talk to all my exes. And not because we're friends or we want to be back together or anything like that. It's just, you cared for somebody, right? Even if it was, I'm not talking about a one night stand, but anything like you were with for a certain amount of time, couple of weeks, a month, 10 days, whatever the case may be, depending on how connected you were. If you cared for somebody for a period of time, that love doesn't disappear, and it doesn't need to be true love. It can just be love for human beings. So it'll be a shame. And look at that. You've got 2 cards for prosperity, guys. 2 cards saying things are going to work itself out in the physical. There's going to be prosperity. Maybe there's some issues with money also coming up. Too many cards, guys. Too many cards. But you have got to maybe one person's too scared. Yeah, the waiting game. To me, and I take these, by the way, I know these are tarot, but I take them as oracle. The waiting game. To me, this is like, firstly, there is time needed to heal wounds, of course, but at the same time, who's going to make the first move? And again, ask yourself if you feel guided to, because you feel you're capable of forgiving and forgetting, or whatever the case may be, or are you just operating from your ego? This could also mean that things are going to happen in divine timing. Maybe right now a person is scared. Maybe you're waiting for them to reach out, and this person right now is trapped in fear. They're definitely, scared of the reaction maybe of what's going to happen. So they need time. That could also very much be the case. Yeah, the rest and rejuvenate card is also saying that there needs to be some time in this connection. So maybe right now, right away is not the time to reach out because egos are still hurt, right? If you want to reach out and you're the one who's done something or whatever the case may be, maybe right now is not the time. Maybe in a couple of weeks, a month, whatever. Because there's fear, there's ego, there's feelings hurt, there was imbalance, there was some sneaky behavior of some kind, some shadiness. But look at that. This person, you both want a new beginning. But maybe this person wants a new beginning and you don't, and the universe is saying it's up to you. Maybe you're the one who's upset and you're like, screw this. Take how it resonates. But there is love here. And there is a possibility of a new beginning if you're willing to kind of start fresh and mend this connection and let the ego mind go and heal. Because this is the journey. You're both on this journey because it is helping both of you awaken to your best self. Even if you guys don't get back together, even if that is not something that you want, even if you don't want this connection to blossom into something else, this is happening so that you can learn and grow. That is very important. So let's get some messages from your person. What do you want to say? Tell pile number 2. If you could speak to them right now. If you could speak from your heart and not be afraid. If that is you who's afraid. If you could speak without your ego. What do you want to say? Do you not want to say anything? Okay, you do. I can't handle your words right now. This person may not be able to talk to you because they're so afraid. Look at that. They're so afraid. And they're trapped in their head. They're trapped in their head. They cannot speak to you. So you're wondering why this person hasn't reached out? They can't handle your words. They can't speak to you right now. There is so much pride. There's so much ego that's been hurt. And they need time. They need time. I'm more affected than you know. So even if you think that, hey, this person is no longer, not even affected. This person doesn't give a shit. I'm the one suffering. They seem to be doing perfectly fine on social media. You know what I mean? You don't know. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happening. Maybe they're just settling. They're just settling for what's second best. They know deep down they're settling for something that's second best. The signs are telling them that this is true love. This is where your passion lies. But maybe they're too stuck in their head. They're too stuck. They're trapped in fear. There could be something from the past that's affecting them as well. Who knows? I got spooked. Yeah, look at that. Something happened with you guys and they got scared. And they did something shady. Yeah. They got scared and they did something shady. And now they're like, shit. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just settle for somebody else. Maybe I'll just settle for a one night stand or, some fling or something. But their heart, I mean, look at this. Dude, there is passion and there's love. That's what do you need in a relationship? Passion and love, right? They have that. And the universe is telling you to trust. And they're also trying to trust in what the universe is saying. Time is needed though. Time is needed. But things are gonna get better. Anything else you want to tell them? Alright, last card. I feel damaged, like I just can't do this. Yeah, there's something that's screwed up with them internally, which has nothing to do with you. That's what I'm getting. So if you feel, if this is not you, if you're the one who did something shady or whatever, they could be triggering you. And I want you to know that this doesn't have anything, if whatever shadiness they did, maybe it had nothing to do with you. It's part of their awakening process. And it's because they feel a bit damaged inside. There's something about self-love, self-worth, all that crap could be coming up. They're very fearful. They're very afraid. And they probably did something that screwed up. Or if it's you, this is about you. And you can see why you did it. And maybe you feel damaged. Let's get you an advice. And then I'll get you a message from the postcard. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the world outside becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So if you are the one who's afraid, I think you both are afraid. I think you both are mirroring each other. There's a lot of mirroring happening. You both are in your head. You both are operating from ego. And the universe is saying you got to bring love into the situation. Go into your heart space. Go into your heart space so something in the physical can manifest. Go into your heart. There is new beginning possible. But find your center. Don't let the anxiety. One is fearful, one is anxious. Maybe both of you are fearful and anxious. Just find your center. All right, universe. Let's give one card to our viewers. There you go. This is message from the universe for you, and I just saw 4444 in case that means anything to you guys. 4444. Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. There you go. Maybe what the other person needs to make the move. Now is the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, how much work you're willing to put in will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life, so just do it. So, I am getting a scenario where maybe you don't actually have to reach out to anybody, but it's more like you gotta fix your energy because you're too much in the negative, you're too much in your ego mind, and you're too much like fearful and anxious, and you're overthinking things and replaying things. And that's the action you need to take, where you need to focus on what it is that you truly want. Bring love into the situation, get out of the ego mind, trust, know that this is true love, know that whatever is happening for your highest good, because there is a path here. This is a journey that you both are taking for your awakening, for your well-being, or whatever it is. And just trust and allow and to go with the flow and clean up your energy. I think this is what you got to do. If you feel guided to reach out, whatever, that's your choice. But I think more, before you even do that, you got to work on this energy, because that is what's stopping you more than anything. Physical actions cannot work if you energetically you're opposing it, right? So, but don't worry. There is, where the hell did it go? There is hope in this connection. All right, things can work itself out, and whoever did is operating from fear. All right, so maybe you need to forgive, maybe not forget, but maybe you need to bring love into the situation. Again, these are general, take what resonates. And if you like these readings, please do let me know and do subscribe to my channel. All right, guys, I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye.